Morning.
Okay.
Early one.
A bit cold, no golf is at the moment, so they said come have a chat with Declan Rice. I thought, what more do I want? You know?
I know,
How's
mate.
things?
All good, you?
Yeah, good, mate.
Good, mate. It's non-stop, isn't it?
It is for you guys.
Oh, it's brutal.
It
It's
is.
brutal.
So this is obviously the day before big game against Liverpool. What's your pre-match? What have you done so far? What did you do last night to relax? Are you a worrier before a game?
Nah, not really. To be fair, as I've got older, I've chilled out a lot more in terms of how I prepare for games. I think this morning just got in now, had a shower, and then just literally got ready, come and met you, I have breakfast after, and then it all starts then. We have meetings, preparation, like indoor stuff to do to prep the team, and then obviously training outside. So, yeah, loads of stuff going on.
What about last night? Relaxing?
Last night, chill.
Did you watch West Ham?
Yeah, I watched the game. So I love watching the football. So.
Well, we spoke to you on Saturday, didn't we? Was it Saturday after the game? Obviously, you scored 2 great goals.
Yeah.
And I said to you, are you going to watch Man City? And you were like, well, I don't know. I don't know if I will watch it.
You
watched, didn't you?
No,
I find that amazing.
No, I didn't watch.
Really? And how good, when Arsenal got that, when Chelsea equalised, you must have thought...
No, I sit... You know what it is? Over the years, I've spoken to a few of the boys about it upstairs. Loads of the boys don't watch it. It's like because sometimes you watch something expecting a result and it don't happen, and you end up just getting in like. That's why I say we just got to relax and let ourselves do the talking and just keep winning our own games. Like, there's no point getting fixated on what other teams are going to do, because if they win a game, they win a game. Like, that's football. So.
Yeah. And you say relax. Is that something maybe a couple of years ago when you were in this position? Was it like so intense? Everything like what are they doing, what we doing? They've got to make sure we're ready for everything. Does it feel a bit more relaxed this year?
Yeah, I think we're better. We're probably more well prepared this year. I would say. You can just sense the lads, the experience, the players that we've brought in the summer. I think you can sense that we know we've got a really good squad. We've got a really good team of players. There's also that hunger now. It's like, look, there's still such a long way to go, but I think in football you want to achieve the best things now, and you want to do well in your career. And there's a sense of with this squad what we want to achieve, and we believe we can do it. So it's just we've got to keep going.
I think that makes a bit of sense, because sometimes you can go, well, I don't want to talk about it, we're taking each game as it comes. I tried to do that at Liverpool, I never won the title. Sometimes embracing it and going, you know what, yeah, we can win it, we've got a great squad, why shouldn't we be thinking that? You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think loads of the boys have spoken openly about it before. It's like, you only get one career, why not just give it everything you've got, you know what I mean? We're in this position, 18 games to go, let's just keep firing and keep playing well and keep, you know, winning every game we can, because that's all we can do. And one day you'll look back on these times, it sounds cliche, but you will. And
of course.
You'll look back on them and think, oh, could I have done this different? Could I have done that? And you know, now's the time to give it everything, because like I said, you're never going to get this time back. So
embrace it and
yeah,
enjoy
embrace it.
Well, let's go in. I want to have a chat with you about your goals, how you're playing. It feels like you're in the form of your life right now. You look like you're really enjoying your football.
Yeah, I'm loving it, to be fair. It's just something about it, you know, where it just feels like something's clicking.
Deck, thank you, mate. It's nice to see you. I want to take you back to the weekend. 2 goals, great performance individually, man of the match. You're really enjoying your football right now?
Yeah, I'm loving it. Trying to take every game as it comes, but obviously when I'm going on the pitch, I'm full of confidence at the minute, full of energy. You know, when you've just got that, like, spring in your step in football, it's just like, where you feel like everything you're doing, you just feel so confident in your game. I think I've got that at the minute. I think after a little bit of a slow start at the start of the season, started to pick up fitness, pick up form, and I've maintained that level, which has been really good for me.
Where's that come from, do you think? What, is that something that you've done yourself? Has that been the manager, or something you looked at, or just trying to improve?
Start of the season, manager pushed me a lot. I think after 2 games, I was in his office, he pulled me in, he weren't happy about a few things.
Like what?
There was a few clips just of things that I weren't doing right, and the things that, like, just things that are basics in terms of like running and tracking your men and with the ball positional wise that he wasn't too happy with. And like I said at the start of the season, I realised myself I probably wasn't at my best level. This was 2-3 games in, but obviously you've got a full season to go, so I wasn't too worried, and I knew I'd pick it back up. But after that, the good thing is with this manager, he knows when to put the knife in me a little bit, just to give me a nudge, and he knows that
carrot and the stick.
He knows that will get the best out of me. Because I love to listen, I love to take it all in, and I don't see that as a bad thing that he's told me that. So when he said that to me, I obviously said to myself, right, I do need to up it here. And obviously since then, I've just gone on, and obviously just the games are coming so thick and fast, so I'm just trying to keep playing consistently well.
I think the way you're talking about yourself is absolutely right. I don't think we embrace how well, when we're doing well, we should enjoy it, because football, as we know, is not always easy. You can't just switch it on and off. But I've got some stats that back up what you're saying. This season, 85 touches. Previous 2 seasons, you've had 70 touches on average. Passes forward, 16.3 this season, 12 last season, 12.5. Line-breaking passes, 7.8, 6.2. Progressive carries, 10.9, 8.6. Chances created, which is obviously one that you want to be looking at all the time, I'm sure, 1.8 this season to 1.6 per game. Passes into the opposition box, nearly doubled, 8.2 for 4.5 last season. That pretty much tells you everything. You know, we've got great stats guys at Sky. And this isn't me just gone and thought, I'll write these up. Yeah. That must make you feel good, and that's obviously proof in the pudding. Yeah,
definitely. And I think every season you need to think, I think to myself, how can you level up again, you know? Like, how can you go again and show, you know, why Arsenal brought you in, why you want to be amongst all of these other names. And
did you ever doubt it then, a little bit?
Nah, I didn't doubt it, but it was just that, you know, you have to prove yourself, you know, and also you're at a club where it's fierce competition, you know, nothing's ever guaranteed, and you need to be able to be on it every single day and every week to justify your play. So I think them stats are good, because the manager, not only to me but to everyone, has banged on, you know, about more threat, more risk, you know, creating more chances for the attackers, getting the ball into the front line as quick as possible. And yeah, them stats are obviously good to hear, because you want to have good stats, you know.
Yeah, of course. Now we are stats based. Everything's data driven. And you got 2. You said it yourself on TV the weekend. You scored 2 before. You scored another 2 the weekend. Do you feel like you might even go on a run now with grabbing more goals?
Yeah, it's crazy, because obviously I hadn't scored for a while. I'd only had 2 before that in the league, and then obviously another 2's took me to 4. But it gives you that. I can't explain. You must have had it before, where you score and you think, you know what, I might score again in the next game.
When you're not scoring, you think, where's the next one going to come from?
And I've for the last few days since the 2 goals, I've got that scoring feeling back again. Even in training yesterday, I bagged the cup. I was thinking, I'm going to go on and run it.
Because I've got to be honest, I text you after the free kicks against Real Madrid. I've not seen one since.
Yeah,
I mean, they are.
I don't think we've had one.
But mate, I don't know. I watched those games and thought, because I knew you've always been a great striker. I've seen you play since you were 13, 14 years of age, but that was just amazing. And you only like scoring goals in 2s, I think. That's the problem, see, Jack. You know.
No, you ain't wrong. Them goals, obviously. I don't think they'll ever be topped in my career.
No, in terms of quality. But the ones at weekend could end up being as important.
Tom, Rich. Hi, Michael. Can I ask you about Martin Odegaard? Because 3 goal contributions in his last 3 games, and you've won every single game that he has started in, bar the Villa game so far this season. He's only one player in the 11, but what does that say about his importance to your team when he does start those matches?
Oh, he's a massive player for us. That's why he's our captain. And this season, we started a long part of this season without him, and especially with a lot of interferences in relation to the injuries that he had, starting games and having the problem with the shoulder, coming back, having another one, then having the knee injury. So, yeah, the team obviously, it is different with him. It's true that we have very good options as well to do that. When Martin is at his best and the manner that he's playing at the moment is a play that makes a huge difference for us.
And Ebbs has come in this season, probably the first time Martin has a player of a similar age to him, similar seniority and, of course, value in the team. Do you feel like Ebbs' arrival has pushed Martin, maybe made him more focused to compete for that first team position slot?
Yeah, but I think we can extend that to any position in the squad, and that's what we have tried to do with Piero arriving or Mosquera. Probably guys didn't expect that much of the level of performances that he had, but that's what we want. And Ebbs has been exceptional when he's played and when he hasn't played that much, and that's a big quality that we have in the squad that we have to recognize, because then the other players can fulfill their role and everybody's happy because the team is performing and winning.
You say he's been exceptional when he's not played. What does that mean?
Because his level of desire is going even higher. The way he trains every day, the way he wants it, the way he wants to make everything that it takes to change my mind and give him more minutes. It's been phenomenal, and that's not easy. It's easy to expect it, but with the level of players that we are talking, that's not easy, and I'm very confident that we're going to see a great version of Ebbs in the recent months.
He obviously can play centrally or on the left as well. He's played both. Do you have a feeling now, after a few months working with him, where he's best on the pitch and where you get the best out of him for us?
Depends on the relationship that he has around him and the type of game that we have to play. It's true that he's always been more shifted to the left, whether it's wide or in that pocket space. But as well, he has some great games with us playing the right. I mean, he's that intelligent. He's that good as a footballer that he can occupy any space. I'm more driven to decide where he plays in relation to the players he has got around him than his position, basically.
We're not going to be able to get to everyone today, I'm really sorry. So last couple, Gary.
Hi.
Is it sort of the Liverpool game early in the season when people sort of said about the tactics and the style, did it irritate you at the time, and maybe at the City, that people from the outside were commenting on how you played those games?
No, I mean, it's normal. At the end, you are getting judged whether you win or not. We have a massive chance in the second half. We won 1-0. Zero discussion, zero questions about that for sure. So I understand that that's where we work, and it's fun. And the people can have different opinions and understand or not understand why we decide certain things or pick certain players as well. But we know their physical state probably won't, because nobody asked me, is the other players available to start? Nobody asked. People assumes that we have all the information. You guys don't, and it's normal, and we don't want to provide that either. So normally, with the information that you have to make the judgment that, in your opinion, was the best case to win the game, and that has to be accepted.
Finally, Ed.
Hi, Mikel. I've got another stat for you. Sorry.
Good.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what you think. Your top, at the moment, your two top scorers have got 5 goals in the Premier League, and the lowest top scorer for a Premier League title winner, if you get my meaning, is 13. So at the moment, you're not on course to set a new record potentially. Do you think that's an issue, or is that something that you've created in the team, that you spread the goals around rather than rely on one person?
We want the goals spread, and our strikers is scoring over 20 goals. That's the idea, that's the idea.
Okay, and in terms of Victor Gyokeres, he hasn't scored a goal from open play 10 games, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that's something you're working on, but do you think that he is getting closer to going on a bit of a run or something? Yes,
and I'm probably not better not to talk too much, because those players and the quality that they have around them, then they can go and score 10 games in a row. So we've gone through that. That's normal. Take it with naturality. The good thing is that the team is performing really well and winning matches, and that's what we need at the end.
And do you think having a bit more competition with Kai back and Gabriel Jesus as well is going to push him on?
I don't think it's related to, I mean, we're not going to change Victor's desire or his attitude or his work rate or how much he's willing to score goals because he's got another player in. It will be because of the circumstances, because sometimes there is an element of luck to score goals as well, or energy that it has to go in your way, and it will come.
Okay, guys. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you. Look at those stats on the paper bird.
Alan, get in the box. Come on, score goals. Alan's got to step up today as well in defence. That's it, Alan, get in there. Come on.
give it. We're fully predicted. Another shot.
First score of the bonus is
Tell him, Arlen. He's not happy. He's not happy.